Hi, so I wanted to jump on. It's been a while, and I wanted to just say this morning I was spending time in the morning of meditation and spending time with the Lord, with myself, and just that peace, And I just love the morning, how for some reason that's my time where I can hear God most clearly. And I guess it's like before the bug just like almost ran into me. It's like before it's like when my mind is like really quiet and everything's like gentle and it's like before the programming, I guess, kicks in, and it's like in that still moments is when I can hear, like, when I feel connected and I can hear like what God wants to say to me today. And this morning I had the thought of well, actually, like, I know I was writing things down and I don't have my journal with me right now, but I was writing things down about like what I would like to see in my life and things like that. And then I had the verse come to my mind about the one that says when a man looks into a mirror and you see yourself, and then you get to choose, right? You can either forget what you saw and continue on, or you can carry what you saw throughout your day. And I feel like that's so important, because it's like, how many times like we'll spend that quiet time in the morning and then the rest of the day kind of just forget about it. And it just reminded me of how it's important to just stay present in the joy of the Lord, and just in having peace and just not getting out of your joy, So the other thing is, I was thinking this morning is about triggers. Yeah. So actually that's probably what I was writing down before I thought of the verse about the mirror. And so I was thinking how I know I can be triggered, and I know some people who know my buttons to push, and then we can definitely like get really mad at them because we know they were pushing our buttons. They know what triggers us, but you know what, like, it goes both ways. We push their buttons too. You don't always recognize that, right? And I was just thinking, like, okay, what are my triggers? And this was an incident last night, that I clearly had triggers. And I was so upset, and I just like put myself in my room, because I'm like, I don't want to be I don't want to be mean to the person who triggered me, or I felt triggered, right? So I go to my room. I'm like, I'm going away because I don't want to be mean. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, what is causing me these triggers? And I realized that it's lack of confidence in myself. Because if I had full confidence in myself, the triggers, the things that they said, they would just bounce off, because I'd be like, I know who I am. I know who I am. And I wouldn't let it bother me because I'm confident in myself, right? So I felt like that's why that verse came to my mind about the mirror. Because like God wants me to see, you know, my trigger and work on myself and work on that self-confidence so that when someone comes up to me and tries to press that trigger, I can be like, wait, no, I know who I am. And I can just let it roll off because it's not going to affect me because I know who I am. So yeah, so I just wanted to share that. Blessings.